From various places in the country, we will bring you the taste of Caraga. From the land of the brave, Marajao, Caraga.
Thank you so much, Director Lito Palomar, and to our different regional directors for your messages. I'm sure our learner participants are all ready and excited to showcase their talents and skills, knowing that their regions are supporting and cheering for them. Right, Ma'am Shang?
Yes, I couldn't agree more, Sir Den. So once again, thank you so much, Director Palomar, and to all our regional directors. Moving on to officially welcome us in this virtual gathering, let us attentively lend our ear to the Assistant Secretary for Curriculum and Instruction, ASEC Alma Ruby C. Torio.
The department never stopped from activating its creative veins even during the pandemic. The Bureau of Learning Delivery spearheads the conduct of the 2021 National Festival of Talents. Opportunities opened for our learners in this unique time. These are all appreciated and tagged as psychosocial activities that break the monotonous cycles of learning and living in pandemic. As the learners in public and private elementary and secondary schools, including the alternative learning system in all regions, join this national festival to showcase rare talents and skills in different disciplines, we congratulate the prime movers, our BLD, the root nourishers, the parents, teachers, stakeholders, and learners, and action mobilizers, our 17 regions and SDOs, in making this festival of talents possible in the Department of Education. We get excited to virtually see how each region manifested their talents and skills in cookery for Technolympics, Likhawitang Tanghal, and Dance for Sining Tanghalan. Pinaghandaang talumpati for pambansang tagisan ng talento, speech exhibition for the special program in foreign language, oratorical speech for population development, Arabic reading for Musabaka, visual and performing arts for learners with disabilities, and estimazing for science. We have covered all from regular to special interest programs of the department.
Thank you so much, ASEC Alma Ruby C. Torio, for welcoming all of us. Your words of wisdom are truly inspiring for all of us to work on the goal of this activity. Thank you again, ASEC Torio. Alexander Graham Bell once said that great discoveries and improvements invariably involve the cooperation of many minds. This is particularly true as collaboration with one another is essential to be able to achieve the objectives of the 2021 Online National Festival of Talents. And now, to set the context and purpose and to provide us a walkthrough of what will transpire for this 5-day virtual event, let us listen to the Director 4 of the Bureau of Learning Delivery, Director Laila P. Ariola.
Our most esteemed keynote speaker, our very own mother of the department, our secretary, Professor Emeritus Leonor Magdolis Briones, equally esteemed members of the Execom and MANCO, dependent officials from the regional offices, schools, division offices, and schools, the Regional Festival of Talents coordinators, fellow teachers, our ever-supportive Festival of Talents external stakeholders, the organizers of the National Festival of Talents, the Bureau of Learning Delivery, specifically the Student Inclusion Division, the ENFO Technical Working Group, our our beloved learners, trainers, and coaches, the stars of this virtual showcase of talents are most talented learner performers. And to all of you virtually attending the opening program of the National Festival of Talents, a great day to all. The Department of Education, with the Festival of Talent, lives by the lines of Pope John Paul II, and I quote, "Artistic talent is a gift from God, and whoever discovers it in himself has a certain obligation to know that he cannot waste this talent, but must develop it." Such is a very fitting quote for this grandest showcase of talents and skills, performances, and products. No less than our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones hailed the National Festival of Talents as a celebration of Filipino culture that goes beyond geographic and economic boundaries. We'll always love to highlight her assertion in her keynote address in the previous National Festival of Talents, where she refuted the common impression that in festivals like this, we are used to only a limited number of cultural impressions, that we sometimes begin to think that culture is only for the elite. Over the years, the National Festival of Talents has provided an avenue for our learners to display their skills and talents. Not only does it provide these opportunities, it also guides our learners on which career to take relevant to the four curricular exits of the K-12 basic education program. As a co-curricular activity provided for in Republic Act 10533 and DepEd Order number 21 series of 2019, the National Festival of Talents is a clear reinforcement of the teaching and learning process, thereby providing a significant association between what the learners learned and what they performed and produced during the festival. Also, DepEd Order number 21 series of 2019 mandates the provision of opportunities to learners to exhibit their learning through the holding of annual competitions in all governance levels, thus the conduct of the Festival of Talents. As DepEd navigates through the pandemic and pushes learning continuity despite the challenges brought about by COVID-19, the Festival of Talents is an indicator of learning and learning outcomes. Remains to be a very relevant program as it provides opportunities to the learners in public and private elementary and secondary schools, as well as learners in the alternative learning system, to showcase their talents and skills, including the children with disabilities, through the exhibition of their products, performances, and services to enhance their knowledge and skills in their respective fields of interest, and to engage learners to cultural explorations. The Festival of Talents is one of the efforts of the Department of Education to pivot from access to quality as a response to sulong edukalidad. What other would be evidence of learning aside from the written assessments, then performance-based assessment through performance-based tasks like the Technolympics, the Kawitang Tanghal, dance showcase, speech, exhibition for the special program in foreign language, Arabic reading in Musa Baka Skills exhibition, showcase of talents, visual and performing arts for the children with disabilities, oratorical speech, pinaghanda ang talumpati, pagsulat at pagtanghal ng talumpati, and systemizing science, technology, engineering, and mathematics as sonic innovations and fields. Clearly, the National Festival of Talents serves as a platform for assessing learners' artistic abilities, language, and that of scientific, technological, and livelihood skills, critical analysis, and deep reasoning, among others, set in the K-12 basic education curriculum and making meaning out of their experiences. All these categories are founded on the principles of diversity and inclusivity. Unlike in the previous National Festival of Talents, where we enjoyed watching the performances live, the 2021 Ntot is a virtual showcase of the talent, skills, and performances of our learners. We needed to repackage the different events to make them more responsive and relevant to the present situation. This is also to ensure the strict compliance of health and safety protocols set by the interagency task force. The virtual showcase of talents will also be a learning opportunity, not just for our learners, but also for our trainers and coaches. Experts have been invited to evaluate the performances, as they are also requested to provide inputs on how to get better in future performances. On the other hand, with the huge challenges in the delivery of learning presented by the COVID-19 pandemic, teachers are faced with the gigantic task of teaching using alternative learning delivery modalities. The learners needed to learn from home, though a small number are on blended learning with limited face-to-face already. Our learners were glued to working with their self-learning modules, watching DepEd TV episodes, listening to radio-based lessons, and a very small percentage get a chance to be engaged with their teachers and classmates virtually. Thank God, now we have commenced the pilot run, or in fact, we're done with the pilot run of the limited face-to-face and we're ready for the expansion. Much of our time is spent on bringing back normalcy after several months of lockdown. The health and well-being of learners have been affected. Because COVID-19 will not leave us very soon, co-curricular activities have to be designed to divert their attention to the strains and stresses of the pandemic. Backed by research, the involvement of learners in such activities helps them become tougher and avoid mental health issues. Our learners need outlets through co-curricular and or extracurricular activities to release their stresses, tensions, and anxieties brought about by the health crisis. Co-curricular activities have been proven to contribute so much to the development of the learners and have a positive impact on wellness. They are opportunities to identify, develop, and enhance innate talents and skills and bring out their creative juices. The suspension of these co-curricular activities due to the present health crisis found learners missing out on peer socialization, opportunities to develop their leadership potential, creativity, curiosity, risk-taking, resulting in the decline in creative energy, as very well said by Michelle Stock, an elementary school principal in her article entitled Importance of Extracurricular Activities During the Pandemic. The conduct of the activities such as the Festival of Talents creates opportunities for learners to persevere, adapt, cope, and bounce back, finding a way to move forward. As Charles Darwin puts forward, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. The original schools division, school officials, as well as to our fellow teachers, may you continue to create opportunities to produce more amazing, talented learners. May you help our learners through activities such as the Festival of Talents transform their hardships into challenges, fears into courage and fortitude, and helplessness into inspirational power. To our learners, it is hoped that your participation in this Festival of Talents has given you time to relax and a break from the academic rigors you go through while on home-based learning. Thank you and congratulations to all the participants, and may we all enjoy this virtual showcase of talents. Again, have a great day to all.
Thank you so much, Director Ariola, for setting the purpose of this activity.